Slide up this way. No. I would like to welcome everyone to the 112th graduation ceremony of Scottsburg High School. I am proud to announce that we have 40 students this year that will be receiving the Distinguished Academic Honors Diploma. Would those students please stand at this time to be recognized? We also this year have 2 students that have accomplished perfect attendance for every year between kindergarten through 12th grade. I would like to recognize Will Stone and Christopher Pruitt. Please stand, gentlemen. At this time, I'd like to recognize the people that are on the stage. Mrs. Arlene Schultz, the Curriculum Director for Scott County School District 2. Senior class sponsors, Ms. Tama DePriest and Mrs. Marcy Freifogel. School board members, Dr. Jean Ann Shapinski, Mr. Terry Jones, Mr. Gordon Judge, Mrs. Teresa Cozart, and Mr. Corey Lytle. Also in the back, all the way underneath the scoreboard back there, and record board, Dr. Mark Slayton and Mrs. Deborah Yost, the 2 assistant principals. I also would like for all the teachers and staff members of Scott County School District 2 to please stand at this time. Thank you for your service to these kids. Seniors, tonight is your night. It is also a night for your families and friends to celebrate your accomplishments. Please let me be the first to congratulate you on your hard work and efforts. For the people that arrived early, you got to see the senior video. And that is just a snapshot of the greatness of this class. Many of you are probably wondering why Miss Jamie Collins carried in a cardboard cutout of Patrick Bollington down the aisle. Patrick is competing in the IHSAA Track and Field State Championships tonight, and his event started at 7:05, and this is the only way we could make him be at both places at the same time. Seniors, now is the time to start thinking about what you're going to do in this world and how you will give back to this community. Scott County is an amazing place. In the short time that I have been here, our students are more and more competitive into entrance into college and into gaining scholarships to pay for college. This community has risen in the short time that I have been here raised from $600,000 in scholarships to this year at the senior dinner, our kids earned a staggering $1.8 million. With that, let's start the 112th graduation ceremony at Scottsburg High School. Everybody, please welcome Brooke Ruth and Stephanie Neese to the stage, please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, families, friends, and the class of 2009. I am Brooke Ruth, president of the class of 2009, and I wish you a warm welcome to the 112th annual commencement of Scottsburg High School. First, on behalf of the graduates of the class of 2009, I would like to thank all of the parents for your love, support, and dedication to your children. Even though some of us do not show it sometimes, we appreciate all you do for us. As we begin these commencement ceremonies, I have some things I hope you try to live by. Not just the graduates of the class of 2009, but all of us here tonight. Throughout high school, we have had to juggle many things between friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, and family, juggling between work and school, sports, and finishing Mrs. Wells' comp papers that we just started at 3 a.m. the day it was due. This evening, I want to encourage you to think of a new way to juggle life as we embark on our new step in life. Brian Dawson, CEO of Coca-Cola, once said, "Imagine life as a game in which you are juggling some 5 balls in the air. You name them: work, family, health, friends, and spirit. And you're keeping all of these in the air. You will soon understand that work is a rubber ball. If you drop it, it will bounce back. But the other 4 balls, family, health, friends, and spirit, are made of glass. If you drop one of these, they will be forever scuffed, marked, nicked, damaged, or even scattered. They will never be the same. Class of 2009, always remember how to balance your life." A quote from Senator Orrin Hatch is appropriate for tonight. "There's a good reason they call these ceremonies commencement exercises. Graduation is not the end. It's the beginning. I would like to congratulate you all once again on your achievements. Class of 2009, this night is for you."
Gentlemen, please remove your caps and let us bow our head in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are gathered here tonight to celebrate a milestone in our lives. We ask that you lay your favor upon each and every graduate and ask that their lives will better the world. We ask that each person leaves this building tonight with the courage, strength, and knowledge that is needed in this world. The courage to do what is right, the strength to be a good person, and the knowledge needed to make a difference in our society. Lord, we thank you for the gifts and blessings that you have given us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
this time and we'll smile for just a little while. For just a little while we have shared the music. For just a little while we have shared our dream. And I know that in my heart we will never be apart. What a special time it was. For just a little while. Maybe someday, when we're all alone, maybe someday, out there on our own, we'll remember this time and we'll smile for just a little while. For just a little while, just a little while. What a special time it was.
At this time, if we have Miss Leah Lyon to the stage, please.
Good evening. I first would like to thank you for joining my class and me in celebrating this step in our lives. I would especially like to thank the faculty and staff of Scott County School District 2 for helping us get where we are this evening. And I would also like to thank our family members and friends for their support in all that we have done and will do. During the past 13 years, we have developed significant relationships with many people in this room. My speech tonight has been inspired by the people surrounding us who have influenced us with their integrity and left a lasting impression on our class. Classmates, now I turn to you. What will you do in response to their inspiration? What kind of impression will you make on others? Will you live a life of integrity, and will you build a legacy? As our time here is coming to an end, we cannot change the legacy we are leaving at Scottsburg. But, class of 2009, we can start a new, positive legacy. When you leave here tonight, begin again. We are going to have the chance to leave many lasting impressions. As we enter the job market to compete, or the military to serve, or college to study, we should leave a mark on our own small corner of the world. I encourage you first to strive to become a person of integrity. Maya Angelou said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." When you leave here tonight, focus on being a better person. Constantly be thinking not only of yourself, but others, and, as Angelou said, how you make others feel. From this integrity, build relationships with positive people who will support you and whom you can support in return. As you begin your college education, military service, or career, remember that you are not alone. We have been together for the past 4 years, and many of us have known each other for much, much longer. Dr. James Comer said, "No significant learning occurs without significant relationship." Remember this as we go out in different directions. Make new friends who will encourage you to do better. Work with people in your classes or jobs to better your skills and theirs. Although I encourage you to meet new people, do not forget about those closest to you. The person sitting next to you tonight has been with you through the good and the bad. Fellow classmates, do not forget about these people. Not only peers, but the faculty and staff of Scott County School District 2, parents, siblings, and other relatives. These people will always be here for you. They will encourage you and continue to help you in times of need. The people around us have been a major part of our success so far, and we need to continue to recognize them for that. Someone once said, a man could not leave a better legacy to the world than a well-educated family. These words ring true now more than ever. Many of us here have relatives who once attended or were employed at Scottsburg High School. Whether we realize it or not, these people set the groundwork for our 4 years at Scottsburg High School. Our relatives gave teachers and administrators a first impression, and we have given the first impression of generations to come. What we have done at Scottsburg High School will have an implication on relatives still to walk through these halls. While we cannot change these impressions, I urge you, classmates, to start with a new impression wherever you may be headed. After tonight, many of us are going out on our own for the first time. We will be attending colleges and universities that no one we know has attended before us. We will enter the job market and have to compete. We are going to have the chance to leave a first impression on peers, professors, and coworkers in the first week of these experiences. I encourage you, fellow classmates, to leave a positive first impression and begin to build the best legacy you can for those you cherish. Strive to work hard in every class. Try to be involved in activities outside of the classroom and your career. Focus on both making a good first impression and leaving a good lasting impression. As I bring my thoughts to a close, I want to encourage you to take these words to heart. Mark Twain gives us all good advice in saying, keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can become great. Strive to be a hard worker in college, on the job, at home, and in your community. Constantly be thinking not only of yourself, but others, and what your actions will mean to them. So, class of 2009, begin this chapter in your life by living with integrity, learning all you can, and by building your legacy.
At this time, could we have Mr. Jordan Hutton and Miss Tess Gentile to the stage, please?
All right, so this is a song that Tess and I wrote. It's just about the moments in high school that are going to keep us together for the rest of our lives, and so here we go. These are the times, the journey in our lives, the time where we find who we are, searching for truth, searching for something, a piece in this puzzle of life.
These are the times, believing and standing, fight for who we are. Friendships are made, relationships broken, yet our memories remain.
Now that we're looking back, we see all we had.
Small increment of time, yet
We are still entwined. These are the moments that keep us together. These are forever. These are forever. The moments inside that we carry through life. These last forever. These last forever. Now is the time we're leaving behind the small world that we call home. And now is the time The real world is calling. We find we must move on. And now that we're looking back, we see all we had.
Small increment of time, yet
We are still entwined. 'Cause these are the moments that keep us together. These are forever. These are forever. The moments inside that we carry through life. These last forever. These last forever. These are the moments that keep us together. These are forever. These are forever. The moments inside that we carry through life. These last forever. These last forever. These are the times, a journey in our lives, the time where we find who we are.
searching for truth, searching for something. Find your place in life.
At this time, if we could have Miss Megan Pelston to the stage, please.
Good evening, senior class, family, friends, and other honored guests. Tonight, we are gathered here to acknowledge and honor an important milestone in our lives, seniors. We are fortunate to be living in a world of endless possibilities. We have recently witnessed political changes in our country that many people thought would never be possible. Now is the time for us to change and make our mark on the world as well. It is time for us to leave our comfort zones and begin a new chapter in our lives. We will no longer have our hands held by the teachers that we've grown close to and have guided us all these years. We are now adults who will be a part of a different world with bigger problems than we faced so far. Remember, seniors, the world is not apologetic to those who cannot meet its expectations. But don't let this scare you. Take chances and chase your dreams. It's part of growing up and discovering who you are. Our education must continue beyond high school. Our nation's current suffering economy demands it. Competition for jobs is increasing, but with the world in our hands, we can achieve anything. Each and every one of us is capable of becoming who we want to be and deciding where our journey will take us. Dr. Seuss said it best when he said, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You are on your own and you know what you know. You're the guy who'll decide where to go." Deciding where we want to go and what we want to be is often taken for granted. We are blessed to live in a country where we have the freedom and the ability to do these things. Up to this point in our lives, we've had mostly limited freedom through the guidance of our family, teachers, and others who have mentored us along the way. But like a book, our lives have had many chapters with many more to come. For the past 18 years, our parents or other loved ones have helped us write our beginning chapters. Tonight marks a new beginning for our books. It is our responsibility to fill in the rest of the chapters and decide how we want our stories to end. Our beginning chapters have led us to this bittersweet crossroad. Behind us lies many happy childhood memories, deserved accomplishments, and even failures. Ahead of us lies a future that we will shape with our decisions and our dreams. And as we prepare to leave these hallowed halls, we must each choose our own path and find our way through this changing world. Remember, class, we can be great if we choose to be great. But remember that each of us has our own greatness. And I encourage you all to reach inside your hearts and find that greatness that lies within you. Don't forget, keep in mind that you won't be able to make everyone happy. Ultimately, you must make yourself happy and make changes that will serve you best. Now, as we move forward with our lives, we will experience new things that we will not be ready for or even understand. But we must overcome these challenges and obstacles that we will face. Henry Ford once said, "If you think you can do a thing or think you can't do a thing, you're right. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you can't do something. You can do anything if you work hard and focus on your goals." Remember, class, you must always have faith in yourselves if you wish to succeed. Finally, I would like to leave you with a few words of wisdom from Helen Keller. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. I would like to encourage each of you to go confidently towards your dreams and to never let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Have faith in yourselves and remember to be who you are. Congratulations, class of 2009, and good luck to all of you with wherever your roads may take you and whatever chapters you may write next. Good night, and may God bless you all.
At this time, our president of the school board will address the class of 2009, Dr. Jean Ann Shapinski.
Good evening and welcome to the 2009 graduation ceremony for Scottsburg High School. This is such a special occasion for not only the graduates seated here, but also for the parents and family members, teachers, and school administration. Graduates, I realize this is your night, but there are a few people here we'd like to recognize. First, the school board and I would like to say a very special thank you to your parents and family members. They've entrusted you and us with the most special gifts they own. We've had you for 12 years, and we hate to say goodbye, but yet we know it's time. Thank you to the faculty, from kindergarten through senior high. There are no words to say how much we appreciate the teaching, the caring, and the sharing, and all the good deeds you've done for these students. Thank you to the support staff and administration for making Scottsburg High School a safe place to learn, to play, to compete in sports and extracurricular activities. And last but not least, thank you, graduates. Thank you for learning, achieving, and for the commitment of seeing a task through to the end. You are why we are gathered here tonight and what keeps the spirit of Scottsburg High School as a vital part of our community. When I was asked to step in tonight for Mr. Hooker, I have to admit my first thought was, oh no, what am I going to say? And my second thought was, I'll be sure and make it short, so I promise I will. This past week, I tried to find something to say that would be meaningful and inspirational, but everything I came across just didn't seem right. So bear with me as I leave you with just a few parting words. Though brief, I hope you find meaning in them. Last night, I sat down and read the booster. Yep, I still read the booster all the time. I looked at the list of your names and your future plans laid out in print. Some of you look like decided upon military service. Others made the decision to continue on in post-secondary education. Others sought employment, and still there was a group that said undecided. You know, I really never have understood why a high school senior is supposed to know what they want to do. Most days, I don't know what I want to do tomorrow, let alone for the next 50 years. Whatever path you choose, remember, today is the port where you have collected everything necessary for the adventure of your life. You have the supplies, the provisions, and even the compass to set sail for uncharted territories. Remember that compass can point in any direction, and that it takes a good captain to chart the right course. Mark Twain once said, "Let the trade winds fill your sails, cast off the bow lines, and sail away from this safe harbor. Explore, dream, and discover." Remember, a good life will be a rich one, though not in monetary reward. It will be rich in friendship, experiences, and adventure. It will be one where you give instead of take and share instead of stockpile. Don't look back, don't look down, but keep going. Keep believing in your life. It's the only one you have. There are no guarantees. There will be recessions and there will be opportunities. Ride out these recessions by taking advantage of the opportunities. In closing, I have a short poem to share with you. I keep a copy of this on my refrigerator door, and I read it often on days that I feel down or sort of feel like I can't succeed. The title of the poem is "You Mustn't Quit," and the author is unknown. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when funds are low and debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but never quit. Life is odd with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns. And many a failure turns about when he might have won if he would have stuck it out. So stick to your task, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with one more blow. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when you're hardest hit. It's when things seem the worst that you must never quit. Congratulations, class of 2009.
It is that time in the program for the presentation of diplomas, seniors. Family, friends that are gathered here tonight, please refrain from any major outburst because each person here deserves to hear their student's name read. Students, at this time I will turn it over to the class sponsors, Mrs. DePriest and Mrs. Freifogel.
Brooke Nicole Ruth, cum laude. Mary Christine Thompson. Leah Grace Lyon, summa cum laude. Amy Renee Birch, cum laude. Jordan Taylor Gibson. Amanda Mariah Munden, magna cum laude. Stephanie LaRae Lytle, magna cum laude. Jordan Michael Combs. Albert Charles Kimmick. Brittany Lee Cockrum, cum laude. Tia Monique Deaton. Jamie Marie Collins. Morgan Ashley Means. Charnel Desiree Stidham. Samantha Nicole Garland. Elizabeth Lacole Reynolds, cum laude. Christopher Russell Franklin. Tyson Philip Martin. Joshua McClellan Cleveland, cum laude. Evan Lee McCord. Paul David Smithy. William Ray Stone. Jordan Scott Hutton, magna cum laude. Catherine Nicole Trueblood, summa cum laude. Brittany Dawn Combs, magna cum laude. Joseph Edward Deaton. Ryan Michael Armstrong, magna cum laude. Emily Page Ingalls. Darren Michael Marshall.
Kendra Sue Filburn. Hannah Lee Mills, cum laude. Tess Marie Gentile, cum laude. Ryan Dale Petty. Krista Suzanne Mills. Jennifer Ann Berna. Debbie Jo Hollifield. Olivia Megan Freifogel, cum laude. Sarah Beth McNeely, magna cum laude. Megan Danielle Pelston, cum laude. Nathaniel Edward Dalton. Angela Ruth Claire Buckman. Brittany Nicole Browning. Jessica Ann Gasser. April Danielle Taylor. Tanya Jessica Valencia. Cynthia Renee Bush, magna cum laude. Rebecca Annette Stainbrook. Kaylee Elaine Shearer. Kyle Randall Gary. Justin David Henry Brom. Stephen Edward Schmidt, cum laude. John Jeffrey Pace. Bernice Marie Takis. Patrick Lynn Cozart. Corey Allen Barnett. Matthew Jacob Boswell. Forrest Don David Pritchard. Alex Suzanne Noble. Alyssa Jonelle Campbell.
Jordan Devin Sipe. Jonathan Eric Michael Barger. Ashley Nicole Hubry. Brittany Gabrielle Duke. Brandy Renee Kiefer. Casey Lee Haverty. Lacey Gwen Lord, magna cum laude. Tyler Patrick Griffin. Aaron William Hosey. Tommy Lee Chambers. Ashley Michelle Harden. Kevin Michael Gross. Brantley Vincent Tomlin. Eric Robin Burns. Hal Heath. Justine Noel Schuler. Gregory Keegan Miller. Angel Lane Bowen. Alexander Jean Gregory. Jonathan Dale Abbott. James Michael Collings. Stephanie Elva Neese. Stephen John Harold Bridgewater. Shelby Lee McLemore. Dylan Austin Bowen, cum laude. Kyan Kiefer. Jessica Ray Triplett. Christopher Thomas Abshire. Cameron Tyler Carter. Lauren Elizabeth Schumann.
Lindsay May Huff. Courtney Ann Crone. Tisha Fran Combs. Brittany Nicole Schuler. Ethan Russell Thomas. Sawyer Jordan Pulliam. Brittany Lee Engel. William Wendell Lee Napier. William Joseph Douglas. Gordon Lee Arbuckle. Justin Eugene Vandegrift. Mary Frances Skirvin Blankenship. Alexandria Paige Johnson. Misha Michelle Roberts. Edith Dawn Renee Roberts. Jennifer Renee White Barrett. Christina K. Welch. Adam Henry Vandenbrink. Lakin Danielle Robbins. Douglas Tyler White. Ethan Allen Roll. Angel D. McDowell. Tyler Timothy Patton, magna cum laude. Presley Jordan Taylor. J. Michael Surma. Heather Jo Rose. Tommy Ray Lape. Tabitha Michelle Wyckoff. Ryan Allen Brandenburg. Candace Noel Lewis.
Sydney Diane Comer. Zeth Allen Lilliston. Joshua Joseph Keys. Nathan Robert Hall. Tiffany Nicole Bunch. Natasha Lynn Hounshell. Brittany Nicole Lankford. Evelyn Samantha Davis. Jordan Scott Hauser. Matthew Ivan Meadows. Cody Allen Short. Christopher Richard Pruitt. Clinton Steve Obermiller. Catlin Verl Sampson. Christopher Matthew Chasteen. Robert David Bowling. Haley Renee Neese. Nicholas Andrew King. Israel Andrew Lindgros. Dustin Tyler Hall. Bobby Joe Green. Michael Anthony Wrighthouse.
At this time, for our closing remarks, could I have Miss Emily Ingalls and Miss Mary Thompson to the stage, please?
Congratulations to each of you here today. We are finally able to celebrate the day we never thought would come. But we're also here to celebrate another day that each and every one of us have been looking forward to even more, the beginning of the rest of our lives. Many of us will continue our education this following fall. Some will join the workforce, and others will join our military and bravely defend our country. And I truly thank every single one of you. I ask from you all today, class of 09, that you will always do your absolute best in this life. Remember everything you have ever learned, and to continue your education whenever possible. I honestly hope that every single one of you will go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you have always imagined. Please never put off any dreams. Make your dreams become a reality, because it's unfortunate to say that's all they could ever be, just a dream. May you only change for the better in life, and may you keep God in your heart. Good luck, class of 09.
Fellow classmates, I would like to leave you with a few words of wisdom from one of my favorite speeches entitled The Dash. The author of the poem is unknown. A man stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on her tombstone from beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of her birth, and spoke the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For that dash represents all the time that she spent alive on earth, and now only those who loved her know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left, how much time to rearrange. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way other people feel, and be less quick to anger, and show appreciation more, and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect, and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy's being read, with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spend your dash? Now, class of 2009, think about your own dash. If your dash was cut short, would you be proud of what people will say about how that dash was spent? Will people say you went out of your way to help someone or that you always wore a smile? Remember, the length of the dash is not what matters. It's the quality of the dash that does. As each of us begins a new chapter in our lives, we can say that our dash is just beginning. Some of us are going to become the CEOs. Some may become doctors, teachers, or mechanics. Who knows? One of us may even find the cure to cancer. So in the years to come, be sure to wear the smile and not the frown. Understand how others feel. Help in times of need, and make your life have real value. Starting tonight, class of 2009, let's make sure that our dashes will be something to be remembered.
At this time, could I have Mr. Darren Marshall to the stage, please?
Class of 2009, will you join me in the tassel turn and ring turn? Please turn your tassels. Please turn your rings.
Class of 2009, by the power invested in me by the state of Indiana and the Scott County School District 2 Board of Education, I now pronounce you as the 2009 graduates of Scottsburg High School. Congratulations.
Sunday shoes, cap and gown, the whole town gathered around. Waited 18 years, now it's all coming down to this. I scan the crowd and it fills my soul. My best friends all here enrolled. No turning back, now it's time to walk that line. This tassel is gonna turn, but when the moment passes by, we'll just walk away, then slowly grow apart. But I'm not gonna cry, no, not one sad or happy tear. Well, I've waited my whole life. Now I'm gonna fly right out of here. It's a bittersweet goodbye, but I'm not gonna cry, no. Friday night, football games, first loves and first heartbreaks. It didn't matter who won or lost, only how we played. Memories as good as gold, tearing up those mountain roads, racing out 53 to old Georgetown. Sure, we've made a little trouble, but learned from every mistake, so there's no regretting. We've done the best we could, so I'm not gonna cry, no, not one sad or happy tear. Well, I've waited my whole life. No, I'm gonna fly right out of here. These have been the best years of my life, so I'm not gonna cry. And it's been a long and winding journey, and we've lost a few along the way. Still we've hung in there through the tribulations. Now it's time to celebrate. It's our graduation day, yeah. So I'm not gonna cry.